versus Mars. Intent is to bridge the communication gap between men and women.
What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Silverback himself, Rokeeb, with
Sir Impact.
And from VMCP, which is Venus versus Mars Cocktail Parties, all the way from Detroit, Michigan. We started in this man's living room with about 15, 20 people, and it grew into this. Well over 300 people, well over 600 plus members. Well, tonight was wonderful. We started off with getting some information out about HIV awareness.
And now that the media is not dealing with it, everybody thinks it's going away. And that's the biggest problem that we have right now. That's why situations like this, we need to be here. We need to do this. This needs to get bigger and bigger and bigger to tell everybody this is no joke. It's not going away. Just because the media stopped covering it doesn't mean that we don't need to keep reading and listening and getting tested and paying attention and not thinking, well, they don't look like they got a problem. Because you can't tell by looks.
We have to continue to educate ourselves, each other. Like my wife said earlier, we went to an event on Vermont in LA today at Pink Lotus Health Center. And my cousin and his fiance, they run the center, and he was breaking down the numbers to me of the teenagers. 40% of them are infected with AIDS or HIV. On top of that, other diseases. Some of them come in with 3 diseases: chlamydia, herpes, gonorrhea, like on a daily, and they're dying in the city. They are dying, and it's not, it's not a game. They are dying.
Through spreading the word, through talking to your sisters, your brothers, your family, that we can actually make an impact. But everybody wants to whisper. No one wants to talk candidly. No one wants to share what they know, because it's the disease. We need to stop and we need to start speaking out. So I applaud the S.T.A.R Foundation for this evening, and this is in memory of my uncle Marvin.
AIDS doesn't see a color. It doesn't see a socioeconomic status. It doesn't see whether you're successful or whether you're a failure or whether you have a great home life or upbringing or not. It's a very indiscriminate disease that we're all faced with, and we all have to be realistic.
And then we moved into the conversation, our little hot topic session, and always we call it the hot topic session for a reason. It gets hot.
What is the biggest turn-on for brothers? And what is the sexiest part of brothers?
I like women with a little bit of, naturalness. Sometimes you meet a woman and she's, you have some women out there and they're doing too much.
What are some of the things that you think a guy or a man can benefit from?
Some men feel like, or some women too, that quantity is better than quality. The one who has the most toys when they die wins, hence the word die. You're not a winner if in fact the most conquest is the one that you're going after.
I know a lot of guys like for women to approach them. I think that's disrespectful. I think we can still go back to the old days where men approach women.
Hold on. Oh, hey, take it easy on that.
What, Trey?
What is wrong with a woman approaching a man? You're an independent woman.
I'm not saying
your
I'm
own
not
business,
independent.
with your own money, your own thing.
I'm going to overtalk you, Trey.
You see a man you want, why don't you just go get him?
I always like to say, relationships is not just about the relationship that you have with your mate, but the relationship that you have with everyone. It's a relationship with the people you have at work, your sons, your daughters, and if you can do that, you can actually have a healthy relationship with your mate.